name is Laura McCarville, and I'm here at Pranam Yoga Shala, a donation-based yoga studio in Omaha. And today we're learning meditation. So Janie is here with us, April, and also Andy. And we'll be moving through some different ways in which we can meditate. We've seen a lot about meditation, you hear about it a lot, but what does that mean? As a teacher of it, I hear often I'm not good at it. So I'm here to help you and our friends here on different ways we can move into meditation. So meditation is a single point of focus. That can be on your breath, that can be on an object in the room, it can be on a thought, a repetitive thought like a mantra. But first we're going to come into how do we set up our body. So we'll start here with Andy's. Andy's sitting in a chair, and she added a blanket behind her back so that her spine is upright. I'm also going to encourage that both feet are on the floor in seated meditation. This is a really great place to just any chair that you're in. If you're sitting in a comfy chair, like a reclining chair, then scooch forward so that both feet are definitely on the floor. And then you'll see that she has this nice tall spine, back of neck is long. And then we'll move over here to April. So if you're choosing to sit on the floor, she's sitting on a lift, a cushion that's lifting her hips higher than her knees. And then April, you had mentioned you have like a right knee thing happening. Okay, so there's this understanding in meditation that we can't move, but that's not true. So at any point that her knee says like, I need to move, this is the point that we listen with compassion of like, oh, my knee is talking to me. And then at some point, maybe the second or third time, the knee is like, it's the awareness of, oh, there's a message coming and I'm going to move my knee. So at any time you need to straighten the leg, then you'll straighten the leg. It won't come at like a kicking or like, who moved my leg? When did that happen? But a choice and awareness of moving the leg. And then I'm also going to add some support here. So as the support can move, you can, let your knee fall. So the support underneath the knees, underneath the thighs, there you go. So you just, and now ankle bones are in alignment. Spine is tall, back of neck is long. And so here's her basic seat. There. How does that feel right now? Good. Okay, good. And then we're going to come over here to Janie. So Janie grabbed a couple cushions off the couch, which is what most of you will do is, or you can do, is grab a cushion off the couch. And then for Janie, she's sitting so that her hips are higher than her knees. And often that helps that the pose becomes more sustainable. So really, that's the first thing we hear. We come into seated meditation, and it's like my body is talking to me. My back hurts, my knees hurt. So take time to sit up or set up your seat, right? So now the next thing we're going to look at are hands. What do we do with our hands? There are many, many choices. You can have your hands crossed here. What we want to maybe do is slide the hands back and let them be relaxed. And then you can take this of cupping the hands, letting one hand cup. Good. So we have variations. There's not a right or a wrong. It's just what is best for you, being intentional about our choices. Okay. The other thing we want to move to is the head piece. So sometimes in our seat, can you let your head just like fall back? This is what happens, like our head, not that far, but we start to like slump and the head goes, right? And so really keeping this connection from crown of head up. So we can see the spine is tall. Good. Nice, so here it is. So now go ahead and relax. Relax, you can shift and move. So when we come into a time of meditation, what we're doing is training the mind to stay focused on a thing. This doesn't mean we're void of thought. So often we'll hear like, I keep thinking in meditation. Yes, because we have a brain, there will be thoughts, right? So our awareness of thought and our ability to stay with our intention today will be, our single point of focus today will be breath. So when the thoughts come, because they will, and you run out, right? Mind will go out with the thoughts. It's a simple welcome back. Welcome back to the attention on the breath. How the breath is moving in through the nose and out through the nose. Mind focus on the breath. And here comes a thought. The thought distracts you from what we're doing. And then we run away and we come back. Oh, here I am breathing. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Oh, here's my knee talking, right? Now mind's with the knee. Come back to the breath. And on that second or third time, straightening out the leg or shifting or moving. So let's take a practice run. Go ahead and set up your seat. Adjust the body. Good. Feet planted, knees supported. Let the hands take a position. Right, and that's great. Yeah. So now soften the eyes. Close your eyes. And as the eyes close, if you close your eyes and that's not working, eyes can be open, but choose a single point of focus, a spot on the earth, maybe it's a candle, something to look at. But for our sake today, eyes will be closed. And now our attention will move to the breath, the sensation of breath as it enters the nose and exits the nose. Good, and we'll be here just for a couple minutes. Gently push your eyes open. Really nice. Nice job at home. Good. All right. So, what did you notice in terms of thought or experience? Would anyone like to share? And that could be like, oh, my body was doing this thing. Anything you have to share will also feed what's happening for others.
My left foot was starting to fall asleep a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so she had said her left foot was starting to fall asleep. So then the foot's talking. It's like, whoa, okay, yeah. And then there's a shift that usually gets made. So if you need to straighten out your leg, good. And then reconsider, like maybe this isn't the seat that's going to serve you for an 8 to 10 minute sit. Maybe it needs to be more like how Andy is on a chair, right? And so these are things that we're working through too. And that's part of it. I work with kids, and one of the kids said to me once, why is it whenever we do this, I start to itch everywhere? And it's, you were always itching, you just weren't aware that you scratched your head, right? So now you get to be with, oh, whoa, here's some body sensation. Good, thanks for sharing. Anything else come up?
I'm very distractible. I want to think about stuff and move and pitch my head. And so coming back to the breath is always, gives me that place to come back to.
Nice, share. Okay, so her brain is working normal. And so is yours, right? That's normal. So thoughts will keep coming. Oh, here comes another thought. Here comes another thought. The reason we come to this is to train our mind of like, oh, there I am over there and over there. Can I be right here? Present moment awareness. Oh, come back to the breath. And when your brain does that thing of running away with thoughts and you catch yourself, are you kindly inviting yourself back would be the question. Yeah. Oh, there I did that thing. Come back, right? So sometimes the dialogue, internal dialogue sounds a little different, like, oh, I'm terrible at this meditating thing. I'm so distractible. No, that's not the work. Here it's like, oh, breathing. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Good. Thank you for sharing. Did anything come up?
I was going to say, like Andy said, I was distracted, but then I know I've heard people say, like, calling back a puppy, you do it gently, and I would call myself back to breath. And just remember you're breathing. Focus on that.
Nice.
So,
That's so sweet, calling back a puppy. Yes, I like that too. Because our mind works like that, like really excited. Nice. Really good. So go ahead and shift, move a little bit if you need to. Good. You can stretch or move your head. You want to find a neck roll or a forward fold even, a side body stretch. So again, meditation is single point of focus. So we just covered breath. And now we're going to move into mantra. So still breathing that nice, slow inhale and exhale. But now we're moving into something with mantra. Mantra is a repeating of words. So it's saying something again and again. And the mind rests now on this phrase of words. And today we're going to use a mantra that I think works great in homes with kids. I use it with kids and adults. And it's the thumb touching each finger pad. So it's peace begins with me. And then I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. And then in your mind, peace begins with me. So each word goes to a fingertip. And our mind rests on that mantra. Now we can be doing this, and then the mind can run away. And our work is to call it back again, like a puppy, bring back. Okay, nice. So let's do this, and we'll practice now. So find your seat, sit up tall. Good. And in your own mind, repeat with me. Peace begins with me. Breathing in and breathing out. Peace begins with me. Good, and now begin to practice this on your own. Slowly and gently push your eyes open. Good. Good. Go ahead and straighten out your body or shift if you need to shift. And let's talk about that experience of mantra. So peace begins with me. And for conversation's sake, let's also consider what was that like, the mantra and the breath. Was there a difference in the two? Did you feel more inclined to one than the other? Yeah.
I like the second one better because it allows me to move and it gives me something tangible to come back to. The breath one has always been challenging for me.
Good.
I like this one.
Good. Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Janie?
Yeah, I think it's fun to move and say something, and it's good for kids. It's easy to teach to your own kids
Yeah, you can practice it by yourself or with others.
I was thinking while I'm driving, I could do this too.
Yeah, with eyes open.
Yes.
Yes. Assumed, but yes. Yeah, yeah. And how about you, April? Did you notice anything?
I found it where I really had to kind of concentrate a little bit more to make sure I was breathing as I was talking.
Yeah, thank you. And so what's really cool to recognize is that there wasn't anyone who was wrong, right? And there's not a wrong thing within this, and no one is bad at meditating. So we're all having these experiences to refine the fluctuations of the way in which everyone's mind works, yours and mine. And so nice work. And then I noticed that your knee was talking to you. And about that second or third time, then you moved your leg. Yeah, yes. So it's not to stay in suffering, right? It's not to be like, because that is a real thing that sometimes we get attached to our suffering and we think like, I just need to push through. I need to push through this pain. And that too is not what meditation is. So if you need to stop and move, then move your knee, straighten the leg. Also, another thing to really consider is when you come to your seat and you're doing this, if it's like, I need to actually stand up and then come back so that you're not trapped, right? Like this ability to go like, hey, wait, I'm actually going to get up and move around and then come back to what I was doing. If something is like, I need to return that call, I need to make that call, I need to make the call, but then come back. Yeah, great. So let's do all stand up, please. Good. And then place your feet on the ground. Breathe the arms up, reach up, and then let the right hand grab the left wrist. Take a side body stretch. So we'll lean over. Good. And then switch and go the opposite direction. And lean over. Good. Come back through center and just sway your arms, kind of like an airplane moving here, just a little bit of movement. Good. Nice. And now let the hands come to rest alongside you. Turn your toes forward. Feet are wide as your hips. Soften your gaze and let yourself stand into your feet. And now let the mind move into your right foot. And now let the mind move into your left foot. And now let the mind live in both feet. We're using our felt sense to feel into our legs, feel into the feet. Good. Push the eyes open. So wherever our mind goes, it fully inhabits that place. When the mind is living in the right foot, it's fully in the right foot. In the left foot, fully in the left foot. In both feet, now mind's in the both feet. And that calls us into our physical body, into this practice. Let's come back to our seat. Good. Nice. Good, and then allow yourself again, feet on the earth, nice. Set your seat up. If you'd like to straighten your leg, then straighten your leg. And then I would say even at home to consider maybe a different seat, something that you could stay in a little longer. Good. Nice, so now we're moving through something called a body scan, and I'll guide us through that. We started it when we were standing, so I'll ask you at home to also find a seat. At any time you need to move your body, then move your body. give pause, consideration. About that third time, then make the choice. Same with itches. Good. So now, again, mind moves into your right foot. Right lower leg. Right upper leg. Mind moves into your left foot. Left lower leg. Left upper leg. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. And now let the mind move into your right hand, lower arm, upper arm. Mind moves into the opposite hand, lower arm, upper arm. And now let the mind live in both arms. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Mind moves into the hips. Good. Low back, mid back, upper back. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Let the mind move into the belly. The chest. And now the shoulders. And now let the mind drop back into the heart and make the choice for the next couple minutes to either let the mind rest on the breath or move into mantra of peace begins with me. Gently push the eyes open. Nice. Good. So now let's come back. Any thoughts on this third time of practicing? Anything come up, any shifts, anything you want to share?
I always feel sleepy. Sometimes fall asleep.
Good, okay. So this practice of being in the present moment and relaxing is really interesting because the brain sometimes confuses being still or relaxed with being tired. So then we have to ask ourselves, am I really tired? Am I getting enough rest? Am I tired? Or is this the feeling of calm? Great, good, good. Anyone else have anything to share?
I felt very relaxed, very calm. Just, it was easier for me just to concentrate on my breathing.
So the body scan often can take us into that place of then being able to be in that meditation state a little bit longer if we move the body and then systematically relax it into our seat. Andy, do you have anything you'd like to share?
Yeah, that helped me sustain it too a little bit longer and not be so antsy.
Good, and antsy is part of it, right? Really nice work. Thank you so much for joining us here on the yoga mat, on our seat, any kind of cushion that you can take. Yeah. Anything else before we wrap? Okay, let's stand up. Good, reach up, stretch up. Good, again, a side body stretch. And then one more the other way. Good. Bring your hands back alongside your body. Hands into the heart, and we bow to our efforts. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here today.